Hi you guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful, gloomy, rainy day. Last night it was raining and we had our bedroom window wide open. I was in bed reading my Kindle, listening to the rain and the smell of like the wet outside. I don't know, it was a vibe. And then I prayed, please God, let it rain tomorrow, because I just want like all the cozy feels, and sure enough, it's raining. The trees are all like pigmented and vibrant from like the raindrops, and it's just a gorgeous hoa 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 day, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you don't, Google it. You should know. You should know. So in my last vlog, we went shopping and then we decorated the house for fall. And today I want to continue the prep for the new season. So I've been getting a few comments here and there. People like, it's still summer. Summer is not over. Let's just wait a little bit. And I'm like, you know, to that I just have to say, like, if you want to wait, you can wait. By all means, do it. But for me, fall starts early in my house, and so does Christmas, because it's just such a good feeling. Summer was great. I tried making the most of it, but I'm just so ready for the warmth, the coziness, just like all of the autumn vibes. I just can't wait. I'm just excited, okay? I also wanted to push out fall content now so that when the fall season is here, that I can help inspire your home decor, or I can inspire you to put certain things on your bucket list, things like that. So I thought it would be fun to take you guys along, me continuing prepping for the new season. I want to decorate my Kindle. I want to paint my nails. I want to do my bucket list and a few other things. So overall, I'm just really excited for this vlog. I hope you guys are too. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Grab a snack. Okay, let's go shopping. You guys, I am back from the store. We went to Old Navy. I got a few things there. We stopped at that one like plushie place, but we didn't get anything from there because they didn't have very much. I remember them having more plushies than they did. And then we went to Target and then to Marshall's, and now we're home. Target did not have very many fall things, unfortunately. So we got some groceries just for tonight's dinner. I'm making a yummy chicken noodle soup, but it's like a creamy chicken noodle soup. It's really, really good, and it's my favorite way to make chicken noodle soup now. So but yeah, let me show you guys what I got. I'm not going to show you guys everything I got from Target because a lot of it was just groceries, but I'll show you like the main things. So this I do want to show you guys because I saw someone online with this and it looks really good. So it's the Califia Farm Strawberry Cream. It's coconut and strawberry. So it sounds really good. And then I got this for later tonight to snack on. This is my favorite popcorn. It's the Lesser Than Evil popcorn in Himalayan Gold. This one is my favorite. It's so good. And then I got some oil, some body oil. And then the rest is just food. Okay, so at Marshall's, I'm gonna show you what I got, but this is really something that I just like would not usually get. It's not really my style, but I've been seeing a lot of the fall girlies have it in their kitchen and everything, and I was like, you know what, I think this would make my kitchen kind of pop a little bit more, so I got him. This is him. He's cute. It's not usually something I would get again, but I think he's really cute. He is more Halloween-ish, but I think it'll still be really cute in my kitchen. So I'm gonna put my coffee pots in here until October, or until Halloween, and then he'll go back in my, well, I guess after Halloween I start decorating for Christmas. So, but yeah, this is what I got. And the main reason why I went to Marshall's is because I wanted to get a throw for the bedroom. So I got this. This was the only one that I liked. I feel like it's classy, but very cute, and will go really nice with my bed sheets. This was $30. I love. And then I told you guys about the kitchen sponges, how I got the green ones, the green and yellow ones, like the basic ones, and I hate them. And I just hate seeing them on my kitchen counter because they just are not the vibe. But I found these, and these are so fall. And these were $5.50. So I like those. And then this guy was $17. And now what I got at Old Navy. So I wanted to get some fall things there. And let me just show you guys what I got. So these first two are not really like fall colors, but they are fall vibes because they are cozy. So I got these sweatpants. They are like this blush pink, kind of like a blush pink mauve color. And it says Old Navy on the leg. And then they cuff at the bottom. I don't have any that cuff at the bottom, so I thought these would be nice. You can't really see, but I'm actually going to change into this or the other pair that I got soon. And then I got another pair, basically the same thing with the Old Navy logo, but these flare out at the bottom versus cuff. I also have a tan colored one that you guys have seen me wear millions of times, but these are just so cozy. So I just really want like cozy lounge wear, you know what I mean? And then I got two t-shirts. This one is like a crew neck, and it has a bunch of cute little ghosty guys with their pumpkin going like Halloween trick-or-treating. And this one's a v-neck. I wish it was a crew neck. I'm not a fan of like v-necks, but I still think it's pretty cute. So it just has a bunch of pumpkins all over. And then I got a fall dress. So I'm hosting my birthday brunch in a couple of weeks, and I thought this would be really fun to wear. So it's a cute dress. It's like a plaid gingham dress, and I don't think it's off the shoulder, but I think it could be if I want it to be, but probably not. So this is the pattern. Perfect for fall. So that's everything I got. I'm really excited for the pieces that I have and the clothes I got. It's a nice addition to my loungewear. And yeah, so I'm gonna put everything away, and then I'm not sure, I think I might garden next. I want to do my front window garden. It's just like a little piece. I got a bunch of mums from Trader Joe's, so I might put that together. But we'll see. We also stopped and got some drinks. I didn't do coffee today. I've been on a matcha kick. So this is a banana pudding matcha. So I think it has a pump of vanilla syrup in the matcha, and then it's a banana cold foam. So, and it's really good. And then they put wafers on top. It's so delicious. Okay, I am glad that I got Mr. Bear. I feel like he is the perfect touch to what I had to complete in my coffee station. I did put the other canister thing there, but I think I'm gonna move it because it's kind of awkward just sitting there. But I am glad that I got the bear. So what should we name him? We need to name him something. So drop some names in the comments because we gotta name Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear I don't think is him. Like, what should his name be? Also, I really love the sponges that I got. They're just like the perfect fall sponge. I think it's time to do my nails. Here's how my nails turned out. I really like them. I actually got my nails done a few years ago like this, so I thought I would kind of recreate that, and I love it. I think it's perfect for the fall season, all the fall colors. Now that my nails are done, I am going to start dinner. It's actually past 7:30, so it's kind of a late dinner, but it's going to be really, really good. And look who I have here. Okay, where are you? Look who I have, Mr. Tobes. He went and got his shots today again.
Late night strolling, far from home, and horizon looking like a sunset dream. Midnight talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you. Moon is lighting, sea of diamonds, I can tell the difference to your eyes.
You guys, the onions were killing me. Like literally my eyes were burning. They were on fire. I don't know, those onions were like the strongest. I like looked in the mirror and I looked like a straight up raccoon. My mascara was like running. It was bad. So dinner is cooking. It's gonna be about another 15 to 20 minutes. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna work on my Kindle, and I'm also going to change my phone case because my phone case right now is green, which is not the vibe. So I'm gonna change that and work on my Kindle. That'll take me about 10 minutes or so, and then after dinner I think that's when I'll work on my bucket list. So It looked like I just woke up, but I didn't, guys. I've been up for a while. So this is what my Kindle currently looks like. I got a pack of fall stickers off of Amazon, so I'm excited to go through them and make this all cute and festive. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Little fall sweater. What else do they have? Oh my gosh. That is just too cute. So here's how my Kindle turned out. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But I will say, the more I look at it, the more I start to like it. But I have a little mushroom there, a little ghosty girl. I'm taking it like that little orange button is her like pumpkin. She's a little fall girly, okay? And then we got, I thought was a bookstore, but I think it's like a house covered in fall plants and trees and leaves. We got a cute little fox there, and yeah, there she is. Good morning, you guys. It's Saturday morning. I just made my coffee. I'm getting ready to go upstairs and share my fall TBR list with you guys. But before I do that, I wanted to show you guys something that I got from Home Goods. Like, not so the last vlog that I did, it was I showed you guys my Home Goods haul. I went back a couple days later because I could not stop thinking about this, and so I got it. And I'm really excited about it. So at first I was like, I don't know what I would use this for. Like, it's so cute, but what would its purpose be? I don't know. And then when I went home, I do this all the time, I thought about it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hosting my birthday brunch and I'm making it a farmer's market theme, a fall farmer's market theme. And and don't worry, I will obviously take you guys along that whole entire process. But I was like, oh my gosh, I could put pancakes on this. And then anyways, just let me show you guys. I have it on my dining table right now because I have to make space for it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it safely, but look how cute this is. I actually showed this to you guys but didn't buy it that day. I just like showed it when I was shopping. But look how cute this is. And now imagine buttermilk pancakes laid out right here for people to just grab. I got a matching bowl. How cute is that? So I was thinking I could put bacon in here, and maybe like bacon and sausages or something. Yeah, and then while I'm not using it, I could also use it as a fruit bowl. And then this, I was thinking I could just use it as maybe like decor or something afterwards, or if I host like a welcome fall party, I could bring this out again. But yeah, I love it. So this was $25 and this was $16. So it's about 9 o'clock right now. I actually have to leave in a couple of hours to meet my friend for sushi. We're gonna have that. So her birthday was August 1st and my birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. So we thought it would be fun just to, you know, celebrate by going out to eat and kind of just celebrating each other. So I'm excited to see her, but I'm also excited to come back home and then just dive right back into my cozy fall day. I saw something that said summer outside, fall inside, and I'm like, ooh, I don't even want to go outside. I just want to be in my house and just enjoy what I've created. So yeah, I'm just excited to come back home and just get back to my cozy vibes. But before all of that, let's go back upstairs and talk about my fall TBR. You guys, I am finally in my room. I was going to film this video actually before I went to lunch with my friend, but I actually just got back from having lunch with my friend. So we ended up going to Red Robin, which was really good, and I had a great time just catching up with her and just hanging out. It was only for a couple of hours, but I'm happy to be home also. I actually have to give you guys an update on my room because we made some changes, but I'm gonna wait till this evening when it's nice and dark and I can give you guys like the full vibe of the room. But for now, I'm gonna give you guys my fall TBR list, and if you don't know what TBR means, it stands for to be read. So I'm going to be sharing my fall books that I want to read throughout the entire season. I would like to begin with saying I am a slow reader. I actually started Every Summer After on my Kindle about 3 weeks ago, and I'm still reading it. So I will say I just haven't been able to have the time. I haven't prioritized the time to read, but my goal is to have that done before fall starts, so at least by September 21st, so I have some time. And then also I want to say that a lot of the books that I do read are romance. I do love a good like Hallmark vibe where it's like the couple meets and they hate each other at first and then they fall in love and all that good jazz. So just know that before I dive into my list. But with that said, let's go ahead and start with book one. These are not in any particular order, but the first one that I have here. So the first one is Cash, Lucky River Ranch. It's by Jessica Peterson. And the cover looks like this. I think it's so cute, very pretty. So it says, Molly Luck has run out of luck. When her estranged father unexpectedly dies, he leaves his massive cattle ranch to her, but not without a catch. To collect her inheritance, city girl Molly will have to move back to the small town Texas ranch she left as a child when her parents split and manage it for a full year. Needing the money to invest in her company, Molly resigns herself to moving to cowboy country. A girl's gotta do what a girl's got to do. But there's one giant roadblock to her plan. The ranch's grumpy foreman, Cash Rivers, never mind how good he looks with his wranglers and chaps, he's rude, growly, and wants Molly gone. Forced to work alongside each other, Molly and Cash are soon having late night conversations beneath the stars and dancing cheek to cheek at the local dive bar. But Molly's stay in Hartsville is only temporary, and you know what they say about cowboys, they may break horses, but they also break hearts. Okay, that sounds like something I would like, so I'm excited to read that. I just love the cover. I think it's so cute. The next book kind of reminds me of that one with like the illustration. This is Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is actually, it's not part of a series, but I know there are other books with the same, like, it's out of the same town and has like some same characters that are mentioned in between the books. So it's not that you necessarily have to read them in order, but just know that there are other books out there that you may want to read before this one, but I'm just going to dive into this one. So it says, Camille Ashwood had always loved a plan. Her latest was her best yet. She was going to get married so she could secure her daughter's future, get her overbearing parents off her back, and finally start building her own life in small town Meadowlark, Wyoming. Easy, right? But when her groom doesn't show up to the wedding, Cam's life is turned upside down. She doesn't even have a place to live. That is, until she finds out that the house she loved since high school is available to rent. There's only one problem: the neighbor. So that's a little blurb about that book. I honestly am a sucker for those books. Like, it just gives me like Hallmark vibes. It's like that girl that's in the city that moves to the countryside. I eat it all up. This next book, I'm sure you guys have seen. I've seen it all over the internet and I just had to get it. Like, I don't think that you cannot go reading this in the fall season. Just saying, my opinion. But it's The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It's the season to fall in love by Lori Gilmore. So they actually have a coloring book of this on Amazon. I personally am not going to get it just because it's very detailed, a lot of the pages are. And for me, I like my coloring books to be a little more simpler just because the ones that are really detailed are kind of overwhelming. But just know, if you guys didn't know, that there is a coloring book just like this. So there you have it. So this says, a small town spicy romance. When Jeannie's aunt gives her the beloved pumpkin spice cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs, but Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jeannie's happy-go-lucky attitude win over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has the city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm? Or her pumpkin spice lattes? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. So the next book is very similar, because this is book 1 and this is book 2. So this one is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. All it takes is a little bit of sugar and spice. So this one says, a small town spicy romance. When a secret message turns up hidden in a book in the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, Hazel can't understand it. As more secret codes appear between the pages, she decides to follow the trail of clues. She just needs someone to help her out. Gorgeous and outgoing fisherman Noah is always up for an adventure, and a scavenger hunt sounds like a lot of fun. Even better that the cute bookseller he's been crushing on for months is the one who wants his help. Hazel didn't go looking for romance, but as the treasure hunt leads her and Noah around Dream Harbor, their undeniable chemistry might be just as hot as the fresh out of the oven cinnamon buns the bookstore sells. So this one sounds pretty cute. The other one I will say sounds a little more intriguing, but this one sounds pretty cute as well. So this next book is a bit different from what I'm used to reading, but I've heard so many really good reviews about it. And then also those same people said that they've cried. And I'm like, man, if they're crying, I already know I'm gonna cry, but I still want to try it out. And it is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So it says, Joan Goodwin has been obsessed with the stars for as long as she can remember. She is content with her life as a professor of physics and astronomy and as aunt to her precious niece, Frances, until she comes across an advertisement seeking the first woman scientist to join NASA's space shuttle program. Suddenly, Joan burns to be one of the few people to go to space. Selected from a pool of thousands of applicants in the summer of 1980, Joan begins training at Houston's Johnson Space Center, alongside an exceptional group of fellow candidates, Top Gun pilot Hank Redman and scientist John Griffin. Easygoing even when the stakes are high, mission specialist Lydia Danes, who has worked too hard to play nice, warm-hearted Donna Fitzgerald navigating her own secrets, and Vanessa Ford, the magnetic and mysterious aeronautical, hopefully I pronounced that right, engineer who can fix any engine and fly any plane. As they become unlikely friends and prepare for their first flights, Joan finds a love she never imagined. In this new light, Joan begins to question everything she thinks she knows about her place in the observable universe. Fast-paced, thrilling, and emotional, Atmosphere is Taylor Jenkins Reid at her best, telling a passionate and soaring story about the transformative power of love, this time among the stars. So that sounds pretty good. Again, different from what I'm used to, but I am definitely interested. This next book is also different from what I'm used to reading, but one that I think I'm going to really connect with, and it is Matt Haig, The Midnight Library. I haven't heard any reviews on this book, and to be honest with you, I like that just because I'm going into it with like a blind eye. It's kind of like if someone were to tell you about a person that you haven't met before, and then you finally meet that person, you already kind of have like a certain perspective of that person that may not really be your own in a way. So I like the fact that I'm going into this not knowing anyone else's opinions on it, and I can just have my own and really go into it with no expectations. So this one says, it's whimsical, a feel-good book guaranteed to lift your spirits. We all have regrets, choices we could have made differently, paths we didn't take, other lives we might have led, but what if you were given a chance to fix your past? Enter the Midnight Library. Nora's life has been going from bad to worse. Then at the stroke of midnight on her last day on Earth, she finds herself transported to the Midnight Library, where each book contains an alternate life, a possible world in which she made different choices. She is given what seems like the ultimate opportunity, a chance to undo her regrets and try out each of the other lives she might have lived. But things aren't always what she imagined they'd be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question. With infinite choices, what is the best way to live? I was like, excuse me? I just feel like I'm going to be able to relate to this book a lot and connect with it, so I'm very, very excited for this one. So this last book I'm going to share with you guys is far from being last on my list. Like, this book is at the top, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys. But my sister-in-law has been working on a book since, I want to say, high school, and she just finished it and gave Joel and I both manuscripts to kind of just go through and make notes and give her our thoughts and our opinions and everything. And I couldn't be more honored. Like, I've never experienced anything like this, and I just want to say that if you're watching this right now, that I am so proud of you. Like, you've been working so hard on this book for so long, and it's here, it's printed. Like, it's amazing. Like, this is your work, this is you, and I'm just honored to be one of the few people that you chose to give this out to and ask for our thoughts and our opinions, and that means the world to me. So I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you, and I just can't wait for the world to read this book and experience what I'm experiencing. So I asked her to give me a little brief on what the book is about, and she says it's a story about a girl who is just trying to get by. There is a revolution coming, and it's hard not to get pulled in. And it's a fantasy story. So I've actually read a few chapters already, and I love it already. And I've never read a fantasy book. I've watched a lot of fantasy movies, but I haven't read one, and I'm just very excited. So thank you. But yes, this is on my fall TBR list as well. So I have a total of 7 books to read this fall season, and whoa, that's a lot of books. It's a lot of books for a girl who doesn't read that much. Let me know in the comments, like, how many books you guys read on a regular, like within a month span. How many books do you usually get done? Because I am still working on Every Summer After. Again, my goal is to have that done way before fall, but we'll see, because once fall comes, all I'm gonna want to do is just read what's on my TBR and just move on to like those books. So that wraps up my fall TBR list. Let me know in the comments below what you're reading, what you plan to read, what's on your list, all that good jazz. And I'm gonna go downstairs now, make myself a fun drink, because I was finishing my coffee this morning and then my friend was like, hey, I'm on my way, and I'm like, oh, gotta go. So I couldn't finish my coffee. So I think I'm gonna make myself a chai tea latte, like a copycat of the one that Starbucks makes, and then make my fall bucket list. I'm so excited to make this. I'm gonna make one on my tablet, and then I think I'm going to journal one as well. So let's go downstairs. So I found this spiced chai tea concentrate from Trader Joe's. I've never tried it before. Usually I get this brand here, which I'll just insert there. So I'm not sure how much to put in my cup. It doesn't say. I don't know, maybe that much. Then I'm gonna use the Fairlife milk. If you guys hear this, I don't know if you can, but there's literally ice cubes in here, like shavings of ice, because we had it in the far back. But let's see, I'm gonna do that much. So here's how the drink turned out. I will say that the Tao's tea is way better. I think that's the brand name, but it doesn't have such a strong ginger flavor like the Trader Joe's ones. It's like all I can really taste is like ginger. It hits you right in the back of your throat. So I may finish this or I may not. I just wanted a fun drink while I make my bucket list, but it is what it is. So let's get on that bucket list. I'm so excited. Update on the chai tea latte. Gross, yuck, hate it. It was way too gingery. I had to throw it out. I did not like it. So I made myself another iced coffee, which is all watered down now, but it was good. Also changed my phone case to brown for the fall. I basically only have two. I have this green one and this. So this is like the rest of the seasons. I do need to get one for winter. But this is spring and summer, fall, and then I'll find a cute one for winter. Okay, now to go through my fall bucket list. It was a lot of fun putting it together. So here is my 2025 bucket list for fall. I just did a bunch of little doodles everywhere, and I really like how it turned out. Fall bucket list 2025. So the first two go hand in hand. It's go to a farmer's market and eat an apple cider donut. I did that last year for the first time and I had so much fun. It was actually a rainy day and we went on a hayride and went through a maze field thing, a corn maze, and had apple cider donuts. It was such the vibe and I can't wait to go this year, so I'm very excited. Make new fall drinks. So I want to try perfecting the chai tea latte and try a few other ones that I haven't tried before. I think that would be a lot of fun, and of course I'd share that with you guys. Host a welcome fall party. I did this a couple of years ago, so it's been a while. I want to do another one. I think it's a lot of fun. Buy fall pajamas. So I bought one, you saw it in my last vlog. I got it from Walmart. It's has like a bunch of like pumpkin spice coffees and pumpkins all over it. I don't like the fit of it. I think it's not very flattering, so I want something a little more cutesy that looks good on my body type. I have bake in exclamation marks because I really want to try baking. Paulina's really good at baking. She actually baked us some cinnamon rolls. She's really good at that. So I want to try baking as well. Fall inspired painting. So I showed you guys the two paintings Paulina and I did. Also, I've been getting some questions about who Paulina is, and I've realized that I have a lot of new subscribers, so thank you all for being here. And Paulina is my daughter. She doesn't really like being on camera, and I don't really like having her out in the internet world. Okay, next I have I don't know if I finished the painting thing, but basically you go to the thrift store, you pick out a random painting, and then you kind of turn it into like a fall fall vibes, or you can draw little ghosts on there, make it a little spooky or whatever. So I want to do that again this year with new paintings, because we've had ours for a while now. Next I have Watch Little Women. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite, one of my favorite movies. The first time I watched it, I fell in love, and after that I watched it like 5-6 times, and I just love it so much. So I actually bought it and I have it, and I'm surprised I haven't watched it lately, but I'm definitely watching it this season. I have Go on a Hike. It's been a long time since I've been on a hike. I've made plans and stuff, but I haven't actually gone on one in a while. And the fall season is perfect timing for hiking because it's not hot, it's perfect weather, and then you also get the fall foliage, which is just perfect. Have an autumn photo shoot. Like, of course, like, hello? I love taking photos. Two, it's just, why not? Why not? Decorate my home / bedroom for fall, which I already did. Make soup with an exclamation mark. I want to make I want to make all sorts of soup. I want to make butternut squash soup, which I've tried once, wasn't very good, so I want to perfect that. What else did I make? Lasagna soup is really good also, and I just want to try a bunch of new soups. Visit a bookstore, buy a new cozy perfume. I have one, but I want more because I don't love the one that I have. Watch Hallmark fall movies, because you already know I love Hallmark movies. Make and gift jam. I've had that on my spring bucket list and my summer, and I haven't done it yet, so I want to do it this season. I want to do some pottery. I want to work on a crochet project. Paint pumpkins, because I don't like carving pumpkins. It's just messy. It's just too much. I don't like it. So painting pumpkins is more my jam. And then leaf picking. Paulina came up with this one. She was like, why don't we just go out and pick leaves and come back and we can put them in like a book or just do something fun with it. So we're gonna try doing that. Lastly, I have make dry bouquet magnets. So I have all of the materials for this, and I tried it a couple of times before, but I have an issue with like wrapping the bouquet and making it look all nice and like, you know, how it looks when you buy it at the store, and I can't do it. So I really want to try that. So that's going to be like my fall project. And yeah, and that is everything on my bucket list. I might add more, probably will, but for sure I'm going to check all of these things off because I already know. I haven't been able to check off everything on my summer bucket list, but I know for sure I will with this because it's just gonna come so easy for me. I just love fall and all that it has to offer. So I'm very excited for this new season. Also, I made a new fall wallpaper for my phone, and I really love how this turned out. I'll put it up here so you guys can have a better view of it. So this is nothing specific. I just went on to Pinterest and typed in fall aesthetic and just put a bunch of photos that I thought were just the vibe, and made it into like a collage. So yeah, I just love it. I love all the orange tones, and I just love it. I'm so excited. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I had so much fun. I mean, we did some shopping, some organizing, some planning, and I just feel so ready for this new upcoming season. I know we still have a few more weeks till fall is actually here, but at least now we have a game plan and we can just jump right into our bucket list, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So please let me know down below what is on your bucket list this fall season. What have you done in the past that you want to do again? What haven't you done that you really have been looking forward to? I would love to know. And I hope that I was able to help inspire you guys in some kind of way for your fall decor or something on your bucket list. So yeah, but before I go, I want to show you guys my bedroom. So I'm going to put in a clip right now of that, and then we'll come back here and say bye. Here's how the room is looking. So we added the throw, added the garland up there, and then the two hanging plants. We also added that hat right there as well, and then a little rug there, and I think it's really cute. I love it. It looks even better at nighttime when the tea lights are all on and it's just nice and cozy in here. It's super cute. And then over here, I just have my dresser. I didn't do too much with it. We just put up the Get Cozy sign, a little garland there, and I added that pumpkin. And I forgot that I had an afternoon apple picking candle. So I wish it was orange, but wouldn't make sense because it's apple scented. But yeah, so I'm glad I found that. And don't mind my outfit. It's really hot, but I do like these shorts though. I got them from Walmart. And then for the mirror, I just put the garland up there. And yeah, I actually took this out of my office, and I like it better in here. By the way, if you guys are wondering where the bike is, that is now in my office, and my walking pad will go there eventually. And then over here we have Joel's desk. Don't mind that. We're gonna put that poster away. I think I might put something up on his wall, just to make it look a little more cohesive with the rest of the room. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how this turned out. That was the bedroom. I absolutely love it. It's just so cozy, and I can actually film in there now. My bedroom was probably the one place that I felt was not the aesthetic at all. So I'm happy with how it looks. So yeah, again, I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. The goal for August is to reach 6,000 subscribers. So fingers crossed we reach that. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye.